Katseye's breaking new interview about Manon and what they said about her hiatus. We got to talk about this and more, but before we get into it, hi best friend, and welcome back to my channel. If you're brand new, my whole vibe's your pop culture messy bestie. I spill pop culture tea every single day, so if you're looking for somebody to keep you company and spill tea from my very sparkly closet, subscribe today. All right, icons, we got to talk about Katseye Manon. I got to say, it has been 4 long months since the hiatus announcement, okay? Hello, after open and thoughtful conversations together, we are sharing that Manon will be taking a temporary hiatus from group activities to focus on her health and well-being. They will be staying together. Now, she writes, "Hi friends, I want you to hear this from me. I am healthy, I'm okay, and I'm taking care of myself. Thank you for checking in. Sometimes things unfold in ways we don't fully control, but I'm trusting the bigger picture. Thank you for standing by me. I love you endlessly and can't wait to see you again." Katseye is once again speaking out about Manon and her hiatus from the group. In a new interview, Sophia said the following: "Because we did announce that it's about her well-being, it's not our place or anybody else's place to rush her. We want to give her all the time that she needs, all the space that she needs, and so we don't want to make any assumptions. So set anything in stone. She really deserves that, and the door is always open." Sophia also acknowledges that they empathize with fans who want more information on when Manon may rejoin Katseye. After 4 months without her, many icons have also speculated online that she never will. I gotta say, it's been 4 months. They announced the tour. They announced a new album. Manon is nowhere in sight. I just don't get why they don't just do it. Just pull the damn plug and say, she is no longer part of the group. Or Manon say, "I am now a solo artist, honey. I am Camila Cabello-ing. And watch out for my debut single, Better Without You." I don't know. You know what I mean? I just feel like it's time. And it's not fair for the icons to be suffering this way. Stop calling it a hiatus when we all know it's not a hiatus. Now, I'll tell you this. Whenever I first saw this, I said, I've seen this book before. I've heard this song before. I've seen this movie before, okay? This goes back to years back. Let's go back to the 60s, 70s when Diana Ross left the Supremes. Then let's go to when Jerry left the Spice Girls. Then let's go when Camila Cabello left Fifth Harmony, right? This has been part of the girl group history for decades. And unfortunately, it's not looking good for Manon, okay? Listen, Camila Cabello has never returned to Fifth Harmony. She never said it was a hiatus. She actually said, "I'm leaving the group." So I'll give you that. Jerry Halliwell from the Spice Girls, Ginger Spice, she did return to the Spice Girls, but a decade later. And Manon, well, it's been 4 months, okay? They have a new tour. They have a sold-out tour. They have a new album. And they've done videos. Manon is nowhere to be seen, okay? Manon has been going around living her best life. She was at the Ariana Grande concert. She was at Coachella. She's in Paris Fashion Week right now. So she's just living her best life. But I just have to say, I respect setting boundaries. I respect, being, one with your feelings, standing your ground, respecting yourself, obviously. But I just feel like this is not a hiatus anymore. I really, truly feel like this is the start of the end for Manon and for Katseye. Listen, well, as a group. Because Katseye and Manon, I know, will be very successful separately, obviously. But together, I'm just not sure. Now, I have heard some rumors, and I want to just emphasize. I just want to say that these are just rumors, so you have to take it with a grain of salt. But the rumors are that Manon and Katseye are allegedly having some kind of legal issue, okay? And that is why it has not been able to be announced because of alleged contracts, okay? So it is just rumors, take it with a grain of salt, but that is supposedly why. Manon has officially left the group, apparently, okay? And they're just waiting for the contracts to be right, okay? I could believe that because Manon hasn't really said much about it. Katseye is very careful with how they use their words. And so I'm just wondering, I'm like, when will they just pull the plug and say, she's out the group, we're fine, everyone is good, we want her to be successful, we want to just move on, and that's it. Why hasn't that happened, And some icons are speculating that this goes more than just a mental health hiatus, that this is actually a legal situation that they're trying to figure out behind the scenes, and if they don't, it's going to be public. Now, what I think, and this is just my opinion, so of course it's all alleged, but I'm thinking that Manon is potentially fighting something, I do think that maybe some shady shit went on behind the scenes, and I do think that maybe contracts weren't respected. I think that maybe boundaries were crossed. I think that there is something that must have happened for them to end the way that they have. So what do you guys think about this? Let me know in the comments below. I love that they said, we understand the fans that want answers. We would want answers too, right? So I think they know something, obviously. And I think Manon has been trying to keep things quiet. Now, I have heard that Manon is setting off on doing a solo music, which I 1000% think that she will be incredibly successful. But I think that they're going to have to jump through these legal hurdles first. So what do you guys think about that? Let me know in the comments below. It's always so sad to see groups break up. I'll never forget when I was younger, I saw, when Fifth Harmony left, we all, I was obsessed with Fifth Harmony. They were literally like part of my growing up. Like, I loved Fifth Harmony. Like, I remember them from the X Factor. Like, hello, like freaking Fifth Harmony was incredible. And I'll never forget it. I was visiting my family in the island that they live in. And, I was like, I even did a video because I was already doing YouTube. And I remember scrolling and reading about it, and then I went into the bathroom because it was super early or late there, and I remember doing the video about Camila Cabello leaving the group, and I think I saw the post like 20 minutes after it was posted, and I ran to the bathroom and I did the video. So I remember actually like breaking the news to you guys. And it was heartbreaking because I feel like they were at their height. But, a lot of things go on behind the scenes with groups that we just don't know about. Like, we see these groups like on stage living their best life, looking fabulous. But what really goes on is another thing. So, anywho, what do you guys think about it? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear from you all. I appreciate each and every one of you. And would you like Manon to come back? Or are you okay with her not being in the group and ready for a solo career? Let me know in the comments. I love you all so much, and I'll see you on the next one. Mwah.